Hi everybody, since I'm in between videos, I thought I'd do a quick sidebar conversation. And first thing is, I ordered my very own Drunken Woodworker t-shirt. And it feels great, it's nice and soft, and I'm glad David offers sizes for us big guys. But if you like to watch David's weekly woodworking wrap-up review show, then head over to drunkenwoodworker.com and get your own t-shirt and support David's good stuff. I'm about to start working on a new video, and I haven't done one in the last week because I've been working on some shop projects. You might have noticed I made a $20 workbench over here. I didn't shoot a video of it because I was just kind of building it as I went, but it turned out pretty good and I'm still getting it organized. And then over here I made a couple of clamp racks and I put up some shelving for my bookends and other stuff. So that's what I've been working on. Speaking of bookends, a lot more bookend videos have been showing up, and that's great. Recently I've seen bookend videos from Chris Pine, Dominic Bender, Donald LeBlanc, Garrett Klassen, Matthias Wandel, and Patrick's Workshop. So I'm going to add a list, an updated list, in the video description to this video if you need to catch up on all the bookend videos. And if you haven't made a bookend video yet, get on it and upload a video so we can watch. In my last video, I turned this Easter egg on the lathe, and I've turned about 50 or 60 pins, but this is only my third or fourth object that I've turned on the lathe, and it was a good skill building exercise. So I recommend, if you haven't tried it yet, try turning an egg on the lathe. Some of you guys asked me what I used to finish it, and I used this Hut Crystal Coat, which is a friction polish, and it gave it a really nice smooth finish. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. I'd like to give a shout out to Robert Blandford. He goes by RJB Woodturner on YouTube, and in the past couple of weeks he put out a video on these reading assistants. And after seeing his video, I walked right out to the shop and knocked out 5 of these out of some scrap wood. And if you don't know what these are, it's got a hole in it where you stick your thumb and then you grab a book and it allows you to hold your book open so you can read it. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's great for kids, and the cool thing about it is you can make it out of scrap, and when you give it to people, they don't know what it is. So you get to look pretty clever when you give it to them and show them what it does. So thanks, Robert, for doing the video on that. And if any of you guys would like to download a free template for these, I've got those on my website at thecarmichaelworkshop.com. And page 1 of the template has a 7/8 inch hole, and page 2 has a 1-inch hole in it for larger thumbs. A few weeks ago I got a really cool package in the mail. It was from Ed Richard, so I'd like to thank you, Ed, for sending me this awesome guitar-shaped cutting board. This thing is so cool. It's got rubber feet on the bottom, and I don't know what kind of wood it is, so Ed, you'll have to let me know. But he also included some butcher block oil for me to put on it, so that's really awesome. And not only did he send me this, Ed turns lures on the lathe, so he sent me some fishing lures with logos. And this one has my Carmichael Workshop logo on it, and that is just so awesome. And he also sent me one with the Georgia Bulldogs logo on it. Go Dogs! And I live like an hour from Athens, so that's really cool. And he sent me another one that's got the Van Halen stripes, and everybody knows I like those because of my toolbox back here. So thank you so much, Ed, for sending me these. And Ed has these plastic lure stands that he uses to display his lures. So I think what I'm going to do is try to come up with some custom display stands for Ed and send those back to him. So Ed, watch out for those coming back at you. Brian over at summerswoodworking.com is hosting another good old 2x4 competition again this year. It happens in May, and if you don't know what that is, you just go out to the home center, get a regular 8-foot 2x4 for like $3, build something creative out of it, upload a video to YouTube, and send the link to Brian, and you can win some awesome prizes for your shop. Brian's worked really hard with lots of sponsors to gather up about $1,000 worth of prizes for this contest. So go over to summerswoodworking.com to read all the details. And I've already heard there's some trash talking going on. I won the contest last year, so we're going to have to see what happens this year. And I'm expecting all of you to join in on the fun. So go get a 2x4 and build something. Alright guys, last but definitely not least, today is Workbench Wednesday. And if it's not Wednesday when you're watching this, then you'll just have to wait till next Wednesday to participate. But Chris over at Cool Tool Shed wants to know every Wednesday what we're working on in our shop. And you can let him know by posting a Keek over at Keek.com, or you can go to the Cool Tool Shed Facebook page and let him know there what you're working on. Just make sure you include the hashtag Workbench Wednesday. So while you guys are watching, I'm going to go ahead and do my Workbench Wednesday Keek so you can kind of see how it works. So here we go. Hey everybody, it's Workbench Wednesday, and right now I'm recording a sidebar conversation that I'm going to upload later tonight. And over here you can see my camera is rolling. And also this week I built this extra workbench in my shop, and it's much needed counter space, but I've already filled it up. And over here I've got 2 clamp racks that I made and some shelves for projects and books. So that's what I've been doing, and I hope you guys have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week. Talk to you later. Alright, so while that uploads, I'd like to thank all you guys for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to check the description for all the links I talked about, and I'll see you next time.